Mario the Dodgy. Welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 3D All-Stars, Mario 64 Edition. I don't know how long we're going to be here, but it might be a minute. And, ooh, what's this shining from the ceiling over here? Let's take a look. Ooh. Welcome to the Wing Cap course. I don't know if that's exactly what it's called, but, yeah. Fancy schmancy wing cap power up. It lets you fly in the air, and I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the coolest things in the original. In Mario 64 in general, it's like one of the coolest things. Only problem is it can be very difficult to get all of the red coins in one go. I'm trying to do it, but I don't want to try and fight that right now. So we're just gonna hit the red switch so that we can have access to the wing cap in all of the levels now, including Bob-omb Battlefield, where, yeah, we kind of need to do all that. So, you know, I don't have to get the star here, but I kind of want to knock it out. Thankfully, you can ground pound, and when you do, you will be taken back to the Castle Foyer, alright? All you gotta do is look up in the ceiling just like before, and keep doing it till you get all the coins. So I'm gonna jump cut straight to when we get the red coin star, okay? Okay, so that is a lot harder than it might look because the control stick thing is kind of finicky with the wing cap's physics. Is about the best that I can say about all that stuff, but I mean, it is what it is. So last time we took care of Bob-omb Battlefield and Whomp's Fortress. Pretty much cleared out Whomp's Fortress except for one star, and Bob-omb Battlefield like half of the stars there. We're going to start by heading to the east to this door that requires 3 stars to access because, well, there is a course here. It's technically course 3, and we're going to do that shortly, but before we do, it's advised to come here into this hole, this auspicious looking hole in the wall, because there's a secret star here. I think it's called something like the Castle's Aquarium or something like that. And don't get me wrong, I can kind of get an aquarium impression here. Also, a circle of red coins that totally don't remind me of the circle of red coins we just had to collect in the wing cap course, huh? Yeah, strange coincidence that. But actually, to unlock the wing cap course, you need to have collected, I believe, 10 power stars. So, yeah, that worked out pretty nicely, huh? That was going to be the start of this episode, huh? But, yeah, this secret star is technically optional, but it provides good practice for the swimming controls because the third course has a lot of underwater stuff that you're going to have to worry about, yeah? Well, we'll be seeing that very shortly. But for now, basically, you use the jump button to paddle underwater to make Mario move. And you'll notice that on the top of the screen, Mario has kind of a health/air meter. Funny thing is, since the air meter and the health meter are shared, if you go to the surface of the water and you let Mario get his breath back and whatnot, you'll actually recover your regular health too. It's kind of a soft exploit, I guess you could say. Sort of an intentional or unintentional mechanic, I guess you could say. I will say, though, that the next course is right in front of us with that pirate ship over there. I think that might be my favorite painting for a course in the game. That, unfortunately, does not translate to a very fun course, though. Welcome to Jolly Roger Bay, and we're not going to be here for very long. I've planned this out to an extent, and hopefully we don't have to collect too many stars here. I want to say that I'm only going to be collecting just a few power stars, don't you know? But there's some stuff you do want to try and accomplish here regardless. So first of all, there are a couple of stars you are not going to be able to get right away until you complete this specific mission. But there are a couple of missions you can do before you complete this first mission. It involves going to that pirate ship that just instantly spawned in front of us. Good lord, that could scare somebody. But, well, if you think the pirate ship spawning out of nowhere will scare you, wait until you see what's in the pirate ship. We will be seeing that shortly, but before we do that, we can head over here to a somewhat secluded secret cavern, alright? It's a pretty cool chill place. We don't have to worry about no scary eels or anything like that. Good lord. But yeah, we're just gonna go through here to look at all those treasure chests over there. Because these sure look interesting. But be very careful though. You have to open these treasure chests in a very specific order. It's like up, left, right, down. It's kind of a Z. Sort of a Z. Or maybe it's a zigzag. I don't know. Z, zigzag, same difference. What do you mean? What do you want? But yeah, we can get this star out of the way before we do the main star, I guess you could say. I'm pretty sure there's another one you could do. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that you can do 2 stars before you do the first mission. For the life of me, I can't seem to remember how to do the other star. I seem to recall it involved a cannon or something, but I don't think that pink bomb guy is spawned yet. So, I mean, I can double check. No, I don't see him. He usually spawns over here somewhere, and you're supposed to use the cannon to shoot to the spire over there. You can see the star in the distance, and you need to shoot there, like, with the cannon. I want to say there's something else you could do, like, down here in the water, but near the ship, but it's probably more trouble than it's worth, and honestly, I think I'm already ahead of the game by getting that other star, because I don't think that was in my notes. So, let's just go... Whoa, what just happened there? Whoa, slow your roll, Mario 64. I don't know what just happened there, but, yeah, pop-up issue, I guess you could say. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to having pop-up issues. But anyway, you see this eel here. You need to swim in front of him. He's not going to do anything right now, so don't let the scary face fool you. I guess that's one good thing about me not playing Mario 64 all that much in my childhood, is that I never really had to deal with the fear of an eel. Oh, God. Because, I mean, hey, it's a scary-looking eel. Look at it. Oh, man, the way he slithers in the water. Whew. It's a bit too lifelike for me, fam. Oh, man, let me tell you. So now we can go to the pirate ship, and guess what? You get to open treasure chests again. But this time, completely underwater. Let's see. Okay, it looks like I got the correct order there. Be careful though. I want to make sure I line this up right. Thankfully, the treasure chest spawn air bubbles in case you need a last-minute boost. Okay, as soon as you get that last treasure chest, swim up, and I mean mash the swim button, alright? I don't think I'm gonna make it to the top exactly, but pretty freaking close. Alright. Alright, I think we can work with this. Yep! Alright, we're good. We're good. That's how you get the star. No need to panic, calm down, alright? We got 15 stars now. Thanks to that secret star, I guess you could kind of say we got 3 stars from this little quadrant. I think we hit our minimum pretty good because Jolly Roger has a really chill music track, but thankfully that music track is not exclusive to Jolly Roger Bay, so I think we're good. Let's go ahead and move on to the next course on the docket, which is going to be course number 4. I mean, yeah, I could go do the boss level right now, but I want to at least do 1 star in every course throughout this Let's Play. I also want to make sure we document, quote-unquote, every boss fight. So we're going to come over here. Welcome to Cool Mountain. This is another really nice painting, you know, 2 snowmen. Really nice Christmas, winter kind of atmosphere going on here. So the mission is called Slip Sliding Away, and you probably already know, if you played this game before, you already know where this is heading. So let's head into this auspicious looking chimney, and, well, you get to do another slide. Yay! I think this slide is a little more interesting than the secret slide, because the secret slide is literally like 20 seconds long. This slide is a little bit longer, but it's got some secrets, such as this secret route. Ooh, this is pretty cool. I'm showing this off now because when we come back to this slide in a couple missions, we're not going to be able to take advantage of this shortcut. I'm letting you know this now. You can use the shortcut for this star because it's not a race. But let's just say that, you know, the 3rd mission of Cool Mountain might be a race. Let's say it might be a race, okay? And, ooh, be careful because the snow here is very slippery. It's almost like it's a floor made of ice rather than a floor made of snow. And believe me, there is a difference. And you really do feel that difference, let me tell you. So we're going to change things up a little bit, just a little bit, for Little Penguin Lost. Mission number 2. I'm sure a lot of people have memories about this mission. So anyways, let's climb up here, not go in the chimney, because there's no point right now. Let's try to grab this baby penguin. Alright, first try-ish. We're going to head down here. The fall damage threshold in Mario 64 is unusually small for what it is. And let's see if I can use the warp over here. Ah, man, there's supposed to be a warp at the end of this bridge that takes you to the lower area, but I guess it doesn't work for some odd reason. Well, actually, maybe it can work in a way. Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God! Alright. Penguin, don't you dare fall off the cliff behind my back. We're gonna grab this red coin. I'm not doing the red coin mission. I just wanted to grab that red coin for a little health boost. Okay. Alright, let's chill. Very easy to do since this is a nice level. Let's just chill for a minute. Alright. Alright. Let's jump down here. Expected fall damage. Good thing there's a red coin over there. This red coin should be safe. Good. I think we're pretty much good for the rest of this level, though. I think even if I fall down here, I should be at our destination. Yeah, this is looking very safe right now. Except for that flowery-looking enemy there and that snowman enemy. The snowman's name, the enemy name, I think his name is Mr. Blizzard. Pretty nice name for a snowman. He actually comes back in one of the Mario Party games. Mario Party 3, actually. And he's a partner in, like, the Duel minigame or something like that. I think it's pretty cool. I remember him being a pretty good partner in it. Alright, so you want to bring the baby penguin to this giant penguin over here. And it has to be this specific penguin. And I know what you might be thinking. Maybe you saw another penguin on the way over here, like in the distance, when I was trying to focus on other things. But no, it has to be that very specific penguin. Thankfully, I probably just made that mission look like the easiest thing in the world to you. But it can be pretty hard, especially in your first time when you don't know anything about this game, you know. It can be a little tricky. I won't lie with you. Alright. Big penguin race. Okay? So now, we gotta do the slide. All freaking over again. Okay, we're gonna do the slide, but now it's a race against the giant penguin. I'm pretty sure it's not the same penguin we just rescued the baby penguin for, but, well, here we go. And like with all difficult moments in games that I choose to do live Let's Plays for, I will be silent for the remainder of this race for the sake of concentration. And totally not to listen to the great slider music, which I do think is one of Koji Kondo's best work. I'm going to say this right now. Wish me luck! I can't believe I won. Oh man, I thought it was it after I made that little slip up earlier, and then I started sliding like the penguin because of my little emergency save. That was pretty cool. You broke my record. Unbelievable. The penguin knew that we were the coolest. Isn't that a funny thing to say? Yeah. Real funny, Mr. or Mrs. Penguin. Good lord. So, there's actually one more mission I think I want to show off for Cool Cool Mountain. And totally not because I want to properly show off that warp that I was trying to do earlier. We're not doing the slide for 8 red coins. Alright, actually, the funny thing is, it says the Frosty slide for 8 red coins, but there are no red coins in that slide. So now we can take advantage of the warp, because there is something I want to show off. But we're going to have to find one of those pink bob-ombs first. And so we're going to have to use this gondola. I think it's called a gondola. I mean, there's no roof over this platform. I think it needs a roof to be a gondola. But But then again, I'm not an expert on gondolas, so you might be better off asking somebody else. But you want to talk to this pink Bob-omb. That way we can activate the cannon over there. Now, you might be able to long jump back there from here, but it's pretty risky looking. You know what? I'm gonna try it. And then the wind comes out of nowhere to literally put the wind back in my sails. Wish I knew that when I was doing the speed play. You know, that would have been nice. Alright, you want to aim for that tree over there. That should be good. Oh, dang! Oh, yeah. I didn't even grab onto the tree. I thought, if I didn't grab onto that tree, I thought that would have been it. Alright, so this is a very auspicious looking ledge, but don't worry. You're good. Now, you're supposed to do a long jump there for once. Not a lot of times in the game where you have to use a long jump, but okay. I want to do this mission to show off the wall jump, because the wall jump works a little differently in Mario 64 compared to how it works in other Mario games, like New Super Mario Bros. Or even Mario Sunshine, where if you go to a wall that you can wall jump, Mario will usually, like, stay on the wall for a minute to give you a bit of time to push the jump button to be able to do a wall jump again afterwards. But Mario 64 is a little different. You have to push the jump button right as you touch the wall, which, as you can see, doesn't always work out. And this mission is a really good practice for that sort of thing. It's definitely good practice for sure. And it's pretty difficult because for that second wall jump, I think you have to do a triple jump. And it's, as you can figure, it's really hard at the time. And I got pretty lucky with this when I did the other playthrough. But, you know, trying to do it here, live, I expect it to be a little rough, alright? I think I keep pushing the jump button a little too early. At least I want to say I'm pushing it too early, but, alright, 1, 2... Oh! There we go. Got it that time. And then they have the nerve to throw in this thin walkway after this. And if you fail, you're going to have to do the wall jump all over again. And the first one really isn't that bad. It's the second one that'll get you. Okay, 19 stars going into Bowser 1. I think I can take that. I think we can work with that. Alright, now we can close the book on Cool Cool Mountain for this Let's Play. But it's a pretty nice course. I like it a lot. There's another one that's similar to it later on in the game. I think I like that one a little more. It's a little bit faster paced, but anyways, with at least 8 power stars, a nice even number, and we're well past that. No, we're over twice that now. So we head over here. Look at that nice painting of Peach. Slowly but surely, though. The more closer you walk. Uh-oh. Is she getting horns? Yeah, it turns into a painting of Bowser after a while. Also, watch out for that trap door. But, yeah, welcome to the first Bowser level. Bowser in the Dark World. Well, let me tell you, looking at it, it looks pretty dark to me. Alright, so, there normally isn't a star to collect in any of these Bowser levels, but you can collect an extra star, and it counts as a castle secret star, by the way. Usually, I think all of these require you to get 8 red coins, and it can be a little nerve-wracking, because some of the positions of these red coins is a little, not very convenient, for lack of a better word. Oh my god, that was so unbelievably clutch right there. Thankfully, you don't have to worry about 100 coins or anything silly like that. It's just the 8 red coins. You get those, and you'll get a star by the time you get to the end of the level, which is fine. This is the first Bowser level, so they're not going to go too hard on you with the red coins. Honestly, thinking back to it, I think the second Bowser level actually might be the most annoying when it comes to red coins. There's a lot of back and forth involved in that one. Probably won't have to worry about that for a minute, because it's going to be well into the second area of the castle, which you might be able to put a little bit of a dent into later on in this episode. I don't know yet. Let's see how it goes. That red coin right there, a little bit clutch to get. There's one over here. I probably could have gotten it there just by being really fast, but I have no reason to be fast, so we're just going to take our time and get the red coin that way. 3 red coins left. We're gonna have to do. I mean, this isn't really backtracking because I'm not backtracking to an area I was just at. But you'll have to go a little out of your way to this spire over here and get this red coin. If there's one thing I can commend the original Mario 64 for, is the analog movement is so good. It's so smooth, especially if you're playing on any control stick that isn't the N64 control stick, because that control stick, it's pretty uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie, especially if you're trying to do very specific types of inputs. Like, oh, I don't know, spinning the controller with the palm of your hand, you know? To name one somewhat relevant example. This red coin can be a little tricky. Thankfully, it might just be me, but I think Mario 64's camera tends to work out pretty good for these Bowser levels. I guess it's because of the way they're laid out, which is pretty unique compared to other levels in Mario 64, I think, because, like, most levels in Mario 64... they're structured kind of like normal places, but these Bowser levels seem to have a more fanciful kind of layout, I guess you could say. Is fanciful? Fanciful? Is that the right word to use here? I don't know. But anyways, thankfully, the 8 red coins are not too terribly bad to get in the Dark World. The other Bowser levels, I don't know. That might be a different story. Oh, God. Man, that is so clutch. You can literally hear the struggle in my voice. Good lord. Alright, we get the star. 20 stars, thank God. That would normally be 1/6 of the way if I was doing a 100% playthrough. But for 70 stars, that's over a quarter of the way, if I'm not mistaken. So, well, yeah, over a quarter of the way. Not quite 1/3. We're getting there. And say hello to 1996 era Bowser. And yeah, he's calling Peach Toadstool. So we all gotta get in the mood, do a little shimmy like he's trying to do over here. Basically, like I said with King Bob-omb, that was kind of a practice for Bowsy Wowsy because, yeah, you're not spinning King Bob-omb around like I'm doing here, but it's pretty close. You grab Bowser's tail and spin him into a bomb and, well, he's done for this first fight anyway. Yeah, pretty quick and painless, all things considered. It takes a little while for him to load his dialogue, though. You know. He says he's careless, not what he planned, but he still holds the power. He just said Peach right there, though! What the heck? I don't remember that being the case, so even Nintendo of America in 1996 was confused. In the same game. Is she Peach, or is she Toadstool? How about this? Princess Peach, Toadstool, Dr. Eggman, Robotnik. Or something like that. How about... Why don't we get all that classic retro game name debate stuff out of the way right then and there? Okay, so we're pretty much done with the Castle Foyer for now. I'm done. 20 stars, it's good. But hey, look at that. I didn't see that ghost there before when we investigated this in the last episode. Why don't I beat you to the punch, you rascally ghost, you? These are called boos, by the way. Gee, I wonder why you would name a ghost Boo. I guess because they're trying to scare you. Guess what? I can scare you back. So go back to... Wait, what's going on here? Whoa! Course number 5, Big Boo's Haunt. Dang, yeah, that's a pretty obscure way to access a level, in my honest opinion. But welcome to Big Boo's Haunt. Yeah, I bet you weren't expecting me to do 3 courses in one episode after I only did like 2 in the last one. But, gotta remember, last time I spent a lot of time talking about the general stuff about the 3D All-Stars collection, which is what I'm playing on right now. Yeah, I had a lot of things I had to say about it. So, you know. But actually, we're gonna head back outside, because I just remembered I haven't unlocked a certain power-up yet. I guess normally I would have unlocked it by now, but I chose not to. Wait, why can't I... Oh. I was about to say, why can't I exit the mansion? That would have been weird. So we're actually going to have to head all the way back around, because for this first mission, you have to defeat all of the Tiny Boos. Specifically Tiny Boos. Now, there's 2 of them right here. And, believe it or not, you can actually access it through another way, but to do that, we need another power-up, which I'm sure I'll be getting, if not by the end of this episode, the start of the next episode for sure. But I figured I would show off Big Boo's Haunt as much as I can now, because you can get all but 1 star your first visit here. I'm not going to bother getting any coin stars after I got the one in Once Fortress, because I feel like, I showed off 1 coin star. You guys get the idea for the other coin stars, you know what I mean? They're all the same objective. Some courses are a lot better for being able to get 100 coins than others, though. I feel like Big Boo's Haunt is pretty easy, though, because you get a blue coin for killing every Boo. Which is weird to say, killing a ghost, but it is what it is. You get... And blue coins are worth 5. So you get a bunch of those, and that works out really well. And basically you use that as a base, and yeah, you're going to be pulling in the money in Big Boo's Haunt really easily. I'm not going to lie. Getting 100 coins in here is not tough at all. And it's pretty tough in some other courses coming up later in the game, though. But after you defeat, I want to say 5 Boos, you summon the Big Boo. I'm sensing a pattern here. And yeah, it looks a lot like the Boo we had to defeat to get into the level in the first place. But 3 ground pounds ought to do him in pretty good. And it basically activates the 2nd floor for the mansion, which, well, you don't have to boot us out after getting this star. We can totally finish the rest of this course from here, but Nintendo's just like, nah, man, we want to boot you out, and you have to come back in the level and do a lot of that stuff all over again. At least with Big Boo's Haunt, though, you don't have to redo that first Big Boo fight if you do the missions in sequential order, as it were. But I don't know if it's just me, but a lot of these courses have 6 main missions plus the 7th 100 coin mission. And it seems like a lot of the times they'll repeat the same kind of mission twice in a row. Like, I don't think we've really noticed it too bad so far, but we just defeated Big Boo. Guess what you gotta do for the 2nd mission? You gotta defeat Big Boo again. But in order to summon him, you have to defeat 5 regular Boos in a different part of the level, like we're fixing to do. At least this one has a nice little merry-go-round theme kind of going for it, and feels like it might go a lot faster because I think I just killed 2 in 1 Boo there. Wow. Works out quite nicely. Oh god. That guy almost got me, though. Yeah, once again, you kill 5, and hey, look, it's Big Boo! Our best friends, totally, in this level. Oh, man. Bam! People are quick to dismiss Sunshine for repeating bosses a lot, but 64 kind of did it first. Like, okay, King Bob-omb you only have to deal with 1 time, but Big Boo, that's the 2nd time we fought him. And it's not going to be the last, because there's 1 more time you got to defeat Big Boo. It's like one of the last missions. I think we're fixing to do that pretty soon, actually. What is the 3rd mission? Is it going to be... Okay, Secret of the Haunted Books. Now we get to actually go to the 2nd floor of the mansion. Finally, right? And we only unlocked the staircase to it in the first mission, and then randomly we have to go back underground to do the merry-go-round. Like, what's all that about, huh? But we're also going to be doing an 8 red coin mission after this, if I'm not mistaken. You probably already saw a bunch of them, but guess what? You gotta do it again. Just cuz. Alright. Dang it. Ah, come on. That was on the game. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Wait. Oh, I know what to say. Come on, open up already, eh? Alright. Fairly easy star. I mean, you only lose like 1 HP. Something like that. It's not really that big of a deal, let's be honest. Secret of the Haunted Books. Bang, let's go back in and do the 8 red coins. Definitely one of the easier red coin missions in the game, though, honestly. Because pretty much all of them are in the mansion. I'm pretty sure that all 8 of them are in the mansion, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. But let's just go right in here and just do a sweep. So, a lot of the same path that you were doing in the first mission. Watch out for this piano, though. I think it's called the Mad Piano. Gee, I wonder why the piano would be mad. Maybe because nobody's playing on it. I don't know, let me tell you, I've seen firsthand what somebody who is good at a piano can really make a piano sound, and It sounds fantastic in the right hands. Let me tell you that. Right, we got 2 red coins over here on the bookshelves. Side flip, or you can crouch and do a jump like that. That works pretty well too. You know, Mario 64 gives you a lot of options to do a lot of this stuff. You know? Also, you see these eyeballs, right? Make sure they have their eye on you, and ring around the rosy, and he's gone. He's dead, Jim. He's gonna have to call a new eye doctor. Wasn't there a commercial for eye drops? It was pretty hilarious. Dry eyes or something like that. I don't know. I seem to remember there being a funny commercial about this sort of thing. But yeah, getting for 100 coins is a pretty good opportunity to do it now. During the red coin missions, I find, usually is the best time to go for 100 coins, since you can get the 100 coin star, you're still be in the level, and then you can finish with the 8 red coins and just finish it out that way. That's probably why they designed the game to let you continue playing after you get the 100 coins. In this game specifically, though, for some odd reason, they had to just backtrack on it in Sunshine. You'll see what I mean when we get to Sunshine. I'm sure I'll remember to show off at least one instance of getting one of those 100 coin missions. At least once. Because one of them is really easy. But I don't want to say too much about Sunshine before we get there, because it is my favorite 3D Mario game. I've said that already. But I'm not blind to its flaws, and people that argue that it has bad moments, their arguments are sound. I can say this with as little bias as possible. But yeah, the red coins and Big Boo's Haunt. I'm struggling to think of a red coin mission that's easier than this, honestly. Because, yeah, it's pretty dang easy to find all these red coins. And you don't even really need to do a lot of extraneous exploration. Like, bam! Right there. And I think the door right there will take us to the start. No, wait, it won't. No, it won't. It'll take us to this mysterious blue block. I'm sure we'll see what that's all about soon enough. But I think after this we just got one more mission of Big Boo's Haunt. Let's grab the star and let's... come on, Mario, behave already. God. Alright, so now we're up to 24 stars. And we're gonna do one more mission of Big Boo's Haunt. That'll bring us to 25, which is a pretty stinking nice number if I do say so myself. Alright. Back to the Boo. And man, I don't think I've got hit by a Boo a single time thus far, which is very weird. This Let's Play has been a lot more sound than I thought it would be, but I'm keeping my guard up, alright? And that's in my best interest. Alright, so to get to Big Boo's balcony, is that the name of this mission? Yeah, Big Boo's balcony. This is a little tricky. I'm not gonna lie. You have to be very specific with what you gotta do here. So what you gotta do, you gotta hang back here. Alright. Actually, hold on. I think I messed it up. Alright. You gotta start here. And then double jump, wall jump, and you gotta reach this ledge up here. You specifically have to do at least a double jump ahead of time. And now we head over here and bada bing bada boom. The last Big Boo. Yeah, 3 of these guys. And you think fighting a boss 2 times in Sunshine is bad? What defense do you have for this? 3 Big Boo fights. Like, come on. Okay. Let's take a breath. This is a breathing technique I use a lot, alright? After that, all that, breathe in for 5 seconds, hold it for 3, and then breathe out for 5 seconds, okay? Let's do that for about 15 seconds, okay? Alright, you guys feel better after doing that? Well, I know I feel better. So, this is weird. Alright, so long jump over here to get to this part of the roof. Come on. Alright, and then we're gonna back up and then do another long jump. Up, 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 up. Okay. That's what you're supposed to do to get to this star, okay? And that was only 3 tries. That's kind of a personal best for me, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god, guys. Alright. So, that's it for Big Boo's Haunt. That's it for, like, this area of the castle. we're gonna head back here and we're gonna head to the basement. We're gonna keep playing for this episode a little while longer. Alright? Let's head to the basement and use the key that we got from Bowsy Wowsy to finally access the castle basement proper. And we've got some stuff, we've got some things to do here. Okay, so there's the next door. We need 30 stars for that one, if I'm not mistaken. We're pretty close to that number already, but I do want to show off every course in the game, at least once, in some form or fashion. Ooh, shiny green rabbit! Or shiny yellow rabbit. Why did I say green rabbit? Where am I getting a green rabbit from? What? Well, hey, let's catch the wabbit. It's wabbit season, so let's catch the wabbit. Again, got him. Alright. Alright, yeah. He's late, must make haste. This is a reference to the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. Specifically the Disney film. I don't know if the rabbit says stuff like that in the book. I've never read the book, so I couldn't tell you. I'm not much of a book reader. That said, I get the appeal of it, but I've never been much of a book reader. I'd rather play video games. Lo and behold, that's what I'm doing now, isn't it? Alright, so we're gonna keep going forward because, ooh, what's this? We got a little puddle over here. Yeah, you go under the water, into the puddle, and then you come out on the other side because there's some interesting connections with here and the outside of the castle. But in order to see that, you're gonna need to ground pound this column and that column. And lo and behold, the water is sunk out. Well, for the most part. And now we're back in the castle garden. I think it's the garden, and the other place with the courtyard. Maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. But yeah, we can explore over here now. Ooh, look at this hole over here. We're just gonna spin around the hole because, man, the analog control in Mario 64 is really good. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, welcome to the Vanish Cap switch course. Alright, so again, there are red coins to track down here, just like with the Wing Cap course. And yeah, you gotta be pretty specific. Whoa! Oh god. Wait, did that not do damage? That didn't take away my health. Pretty cool. But yeah, you gotta be rather specific with these platforms on the hill. If you miss any red coins here, it's really tough to get back up. Let me tell you, I've tried. But if you keep a good observation ahead of you, you should be pretty good for the most part. Alright, let's get this. I think these are all the red coins on this hill. Let's long jump and then do that. And then we can get this one-up mushroom over here. Kind of pointless because every time you reboot your save file of Mario 64, you always start with 4 lives, I think. Which is unfortunate, but it's still good to get lives just in case, you know? Alright, you should have 4 red coins at this point, and there's 4 more in the rest of this course. Be very careful though, because the platforming for the rest of this course is pretty tricky, and you gotta deal with Mario 64's somewhat archaic control scheme. Physics, I guess you could say. Sometimes you move Mario, and he almost moves a little bit like a tank in some ways. Because he has a little bit of an acceleration kind of thing going on. At least it feels like that sometimes. But, get that red coin. This part is probably the trickiest part. I think after this... So as I was saying, this is pretty much the home stretch right here. It's pretty safe for the most part unless you get caught by Mario 64's rather whimsical physics system, for lack of a better word. Yeah, we'll just say that much. But anyways, you push down on the blue switch, and you now have permanent access to the Vanish Cap. Only available on certain courses, though. So let's go ahead and grab this star over here, and we're going to be golden with this star. It'll boot you back out of the hole there. And we're back in the castle moat. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Funny thing is, if you fall down in this course, you actually boot out of like a hole down here somewhere, I think. Let me see if I can find the hole in question. Yep, over there. You spawn out of that hole and you can just redo the level from the start. So, you know, there's a bunch of extra lives in there you can recollect every time you restart that level. Honestly, yeah, it's pretty convenient how that all works out. So, since we seem to have a little bit of extra time, why don't we go ahead and head back to Big Boo's Haunt and get the last star. Why not? Since it's pretty cool, and I want to show off the Vanish Cap. Mission 6: Eye to Eye in the Secret Room. I guess Mario's starting to see things eye to eye. Seeing things eye to eye. Alright, I'm just messing with you guys. Come on, man. Alright, so now the blue block we saw earlier is activated. Well, this part is going to be a little tricky. So you're going to need to get the Vanish Cap over here first and foremost. And with the limited amount of time you get with the Vanish Cap, you're going to have to do what you did for Big Boo's balcony. The very specific, get close to the door, double jump, and then wall jump, and then grab on the ledge. You're always going to grab onto the edge of the ledge, I find. You're never going to be able to jump on top of it, unfortunately. Go through this painting that you can only do when you're invisible, Mario. Spin this giant eye around. Kill the Boo if you can. I don't know if that's gonna. I don't think that's gonna connect. I don't think it's gonna work on the Boo. You know what? You know what? Get out of here, Boo. I want the blue coins. All right, so this is gonna end the episode now. We're gonna collect the star, and we're gonna end with 28 stars, which is pretty good count. I'm not gonna lie. And next time, on Let's Play Super Mario 3D All-Stars, Mario 64 Edition, we're going to be starting on the basement proper. Hope you guys enjoyed this somewhat longer episode, and let's see where things take us next time around. Let's go!